Hey, quick question, when's the last time you thought about your liver? If you're like most people, probably never unless you've had one too many drinks the night before. But here's the thing, your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your entire body. It filters out toxins, breaks down fats, balances hormones, and even helps regulate blood sugar. It's your body's personal detox lab, and yet so many of us unknowingly abuse it every single day. And no, it's not just about alcohol. You might be damaging your liver with foods that are in your regular diet right now. Foods that seem harmless, even healthy, until you take a closer look. So, in today's video, I'm breaking down 5 common foods that can quietly sabotage your liver's health. If you care about your energy, digestion, metabolism, and long-term wellness, this is one video you need to watch through to the end. Let's start with the biggest offender, sugar, and not just table sugar. I'm talking about all those sneaky sources of added sugars in things like cereals, energy bars, flavored yogurts, and even so-called healthy smoothies. When you consume too much sugar, especially fructose, your liver turns it into fat. And over time, this can lead to a condition called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It's exactly what it sounds like. Fat builds up in your liver and starts impairing its ability to do its job. This is becoming super common, even in people who never drink alcohol. If you've been feeling sluggish, bloated, or have an unexplained weight gain around your belly, it could be your liver waving a red flag. The fix: cut back on added sugars. Read those nutrition labels and aim to keep your daily added sugar intake under 25 grams. Your liver will thank you. Next up, processed meats. I know bacon, sausage, deli meat, they're convenient and they taste amazing. But here's the truth, these foods are packed with sodium, preservatives, and nitrates. When eaten frequently, they can cause inflammation in the liver and increase oxidative stress, which accelerates liver damage. Plus, many of these meats are high in saturated fat, which can add to fat buildup in the liver. And when your liver is inflamed or fatty, it doesn't process toxins or burn fat efficiently. That means more fatigue, more stored fat, and more long-term risk. Try swapping processed meats for lean, whole food options like grilled chicken, wild salmon, or plant-based proteins. And if you still want that savory fix, look for nitrate-free versions and limit portions. Third on the list, vegetable oils. Wait, vegetable oil. Isn't that supposed to be better than butter? Not quite. The reality is that many of the oils labeled as vegetable oils, like soybean, corn, and canola oil, are highly processed and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Now, omega-6 south aren't bad in moderation. But when your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio gets out of balance, which it does in most modern diets, it can trigger chronic inflammation. And guess which organ inflammation hits hard? Yep, your liver. These oils are found in nearly every packaged snack, frozen meal, and fast food item. So even if you're not pouring it into your skillet, you're probably eating more than you think. A better choice: cook with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. They're more stable at higher heat and much friendlier to your liver. Fourth, alcohol. I know it's the obvious one, but it has to be said because even moderate drinking can take a toll on your liver over time. Your liver treats alcohol as a toxin, which means it stops everything else to process and eliminate it. That backlog stresses your system, and too much over time can lead to scarring, what doctors call cirrhosis. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up drinking forever, but know your limits. The general recommendation is no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. And if you're already dealing with liver issues, you might want to cut back even more or stop altogether. Last but not least, artificial sweeteners. You'd think switching from sugar to artificial sweeteners would be the safe move, right? But studies are starting to show that some of these fake sugars, like aspartame and saccharin, can mess with your gut bacteria, spike cravings, and may even contribute to liver stress. The liver is super sensitive to what you put in your body, and when it's constantly being hit with unnatural chemicals, it can start to react in ways that aren't good for your health, like increased fat storage, elevated enzymes, and impaired detox pathways. Your best bet: choose natural alternatives like stevia or monk fruit and cut back on diet sodas and sugar-free junk that still feeds your sweet tooth. So let's recap. If you're eating a lot of added sugar, processed meats, vegetable oils, drinking regularly, or relying on artificial sweeteners, your liver might be fighting an uphill battle. But the good news, your liver is incredibly resilient. With the right support, more whole foods, less processed junk, it can bounce back and start functioning better in a matter of weeks. Make those swaps, drink more water, and try adding liver-friendly foods like leafy greens, lemon water, turmeric, and beets to your routine. Small steps equals big results. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more straight-up health content. Got a liver-friendly recipe or tip? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what's working for you. And share this with a friend who might be unknowingly sabotaging their health at the dinner table. Take care of your liver, because when it's strong, you feel strong. Catch you in the next one.